Yo, let's go Trey. Welcome into the stream, bro. Bit of a late start for me today. About 90 minutes later than I usually would be. But we're here now. And fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'll pick up a couple of extra little levels today. Yo, let's go, Joe. Welcome, 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 welcome. Double E's. Yep, 1KS from 72 mining. Less than 100k from 80 fletching. 150k from a thieving level. Better late than never, that's it, bro. Straight up. I'm here, I'm ready to go. Yo, let's go, meh. Welcome in, boys. So I'm gonna chip away at these little suckers while I set up the coffee machine. And then the other thing I want to do is set up possibly a thumbnail and a premiere for a trawler event, which would be pretty cool. Highly recommend 76 plus fishing. Can we put you on the clock to find out how many runes you can mine per hour? You can. Last time I mined 1,150 for the hour. And that was me like chatting with chat, stopping, pausing in between, all that sort of stuff. And it was 1,152, I think it was. And so that was me just casually doing it without being like Super Saiyan or anything like that. But if you like to set up a clock or something, yeah, for sure, we can do that. Just not sure how long I'm going to be doing it for. I want to make a coffee at least. So it'll be anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 essence. I like to try and round it off at the 500,000 marks. Yo, so if I was like 100% locked in, I reckon I could have gotten up to maybe 1,300-ish essence an hour. If I made every single click for click 100% timed. And then on top of that, if I got really good RNG being ported into the tunnel also, that's a huge factor. Because sometimes you get teleported right into the middle like 10 times in a row. And that can change a lot of the dynamics of the timing. Other times you get ported right next to the actual stone. But if you were to use the other mine, the Varric mine, it's roughly about 900 an hour on a guesstimate, rough estimate. Could be anywhere from like 800 to say 1,050 an hour, depending on agility levels as well is huge. So like here with 72 agility, I basically never ever run out of stamina. 72 agility here is huge. It is actually so good. I've been doing a few of these laps prior to starting up the stream. So I should have already been drained on some energy, to be honest. Yo, so using this Mage Guild method, Girth, it's about, the last time I timed it was about 1,150 in the hour, but I was talking with chat, stopping, pausing, and doing all sorts of stuff in between. So I reckon I could get up to, say, 1,300 an hour, maybe even 1,400 if you were going really, like, click for click, you didn't miss a single dime. Maybe you could get 1,400. Mining level has nothing to do with it. You can be 99 mining, or you can be 40 mining. As long as you've got a rune pickaxe, that's the only difference. Any vanilla slate? No. I need to make a coffee, to be honest. I've got my Caribbean coffee beans. Caribbean coffee beans. You'd think they were from the Bahamas, the way I'm calling them. Yo, let's go, Bjorn. Yo, Kepa. Hello, Mwana. Yo, the boys. Welcome. So Sorry, I am late today, boys. And then when I did try and start the stream up, it said YouTube had an error, so I had to go back and make sure that everything was right. You need a Dominican cigar now? I've only ever smoked like 2 cigars in my life. One of them was like these cheap little vanilla ones. What's with me and vanilla fucking flavored stuff, huh? And the other one was like, I think a very, very cheap stogie. Like real cheap, because it tasted like ass. It was probably the real deal, and it was probably why it tasted so shit. But I've never had a real cigar, not a proper one. Just some cheap shit from the old barber shops. Yo, Matthew, welcome in. Let's go. Vanilla mouth latte. Yo, what do you boys got planned today? What do you got planned? I'm honing in on 72 mining. So definitely probably hit these before I get out of here. And maybe do a little bit more thieving. Even if I get halfway through the level today. And then that's a chip closer towards the 82 goal. Burning down the Varric right now. Call me Zimorigul. Zimorigul. How do you say that? Zimorigul? 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 Get real drunk, maybe get muted in 94. I don't know, we'll see. You don't do that. Preferably not. 100 XP from 95 strength. Was hoping to get a screenshot with a few of the boys. If anyone is interested in showing up, I'd appreciate it. Yo, man. Let's go. Where you gonna do it, man? You could almost kill like a man in Edgeville, you know? Or just kill like a guard on the edge of Varric or something if you really wanted. A guard would be like, what, 21 hit points, so it'd be like 88 XP. But a man's would be 7 hit points, so like 28 XP. Might wait till I get a lamp. Ooh, I see it. Yo, infinity, let's go. 95 strength. Woo. How far are you off your hit point level? Because you said you were going to be 99 combat with a hit point and a strength. How you doing today, Infinity? The boys pulling up strong. It's good to see us. It's good to see us. How do I say that one, Matthew? Call me Zimurgil? Zimurgil? I suppose everybody's got a different way of saying it, huh? You got to have like that accent on it as well as like the pronunciation. That's what I really find funny about the Barrows brothers saying all the names. I think I've got like 5 of them down. It's a holiday in America right now? Oh, no shit. Oh, congratulations. Is it Happy America Day? Oh, no, 4th of July is the one that I'm thinking of, isn't it? Oh, what the fuck? What's your celebration? What's that one? What are you celebrating today? Zimorigul. Labor Day. Oh, no shit. Okay. Oh, I see it. 200k XP for 90 hit point. Oh, fuck. We want to get close. Just get the 95 strength in the meantime to make my stats look better. Yeah, that's a huge incentive seeing the old stat page. No shit, so are you just going to range and mage your hit point XPs? Yo, always welcome in, bro. The boys. Sorry, I'm late today, boys. We had a very late night last night. And then this morning's been a bit scrambled as well. But we're here. We're part of the show. And the ball keeps rolling. Having a good day so far. Net my bare minimum quota for the day and started playing the game. Yo. I love it, Infinity. Yo. Met the bare minimum quota. Oh man, you crack me up, dude. Yo, what do you do when you're AFKing? Do you just like set it up and just like have combat training? Or like you just set it up and like fish lobsters or something? Do you have anything that you have just AFK-ish while you're doing your work? Because last time you were doing agility, and I was like, I swear this man's at work, and I was watching you doing laps. It's a kick. It's kick a CEO or health insurance thrift day. Oh, yo, oh, there's something to be happy about, isn't it? Kick a CEO. Perfect. Rinse my brewing mug and my coffee cup. Even though I wash them every time I finish with them, but then like they sit there for 24 hours or whatever, so I just rinse them again before I use them. Yo, Contera, welcome in. Just joining the stream tonight and hanging out here watching. Today's been a grind at work. You're so tired, yo, Contera. Mad love for coming in and hanging out with us, bro. Hopefully we can give you some laughs. And it's a good place to come and chill out. Fingers crossed, this is a good place for everyone to come in and relax and not have to stress too much about things. That's the goal. We want nothing but good vibes here, boys. Every day we've managed to continue to have just the best laughs, honestly. And I hope that's the vibe that we can hold all the way through our little adventures here, our journeys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start grinding some beans and such because I am coffee hungry. It is 11:23 AM. I am caffeinated free and I am feeling it. So I'll continue to mine S while I grind beans in real life. Jeez, the way I go with coffee, I might as well invest in a freaking coffee farm, right? Start growing my own damn beans. If we ever get our own brand, right? If we ever blow up on YouTube or anything crazy, we've got to have the bearded bean or something like that, you know, the ginger bean. I don't know. We've got to do something with coffee, especially like for like memberships. We've got to do like a cup of coffee for the memberships or something for sure. We've got to do something. I really liked their little Viking helmets though, setting up little Viking helmets. So you get the Fremy helmet with just like the base helmet, no horns or anything, and it's just like a bronze helmet. And then you get little knobbly horns, like little dimples, just like on a D-Med. And then you get like the Berserker style horns, and then you get like the Archer style horns where you get like big, like massive horns. And then you go from a bronze helmet to a silver helmet, and then it's just a plain silver helmet. Then it's the little knobblies, then it's the Berserker style, then it's the big horns, then it's a gold helmet. I always thought that'd be cool, something like that. Absolutely, my dude, hanging out with you, Garlic, and the rest of the community always is pure joy. And of course, Mrs. RPG commenting on the gas mask. Brimhaven beans. Well, the beans I currently get, I call them Caribbeans because the little coffee shop that I go to, it's the Caribbean. It's always jammed the word together. It's the Caribbeans. And I always thought that was cool as fuck. You got that Caribbean coffee, that rum-infused pirate shit, you know what I mean? That Caribbean. Arr. Captain Fireface, arr. Swab me dick, ye scurvy dog jar. So I'm down to me last beans. You can hear how empty the bag is. It sounds just sad. Listen. Where's the rest of them? find out. Hey, we've got enough for a proper coffee, boys. We're laughing. You get into that ongoing terror. Everyone's a little bit of a pirate at heart, right? Surely. And the way I've always said it, right? Pirates are just the Vikings who didn't want to farm. They were the ones who just wanted to keep sailing and pillaging. So they became the official pirates. That's my theory anyway. Why is it called? Why is the bean gone, mister? No, driving a silk car in England. Yo, Mr. Bean was great when I was a kid. That was some of the funniest shit. And then he had Blackadder as well. That was his like stand up where he would actually talk. That was hella funny. It was like medieval castle type-esque. Oh, Mr. Bean. Yeah, so this is called Caribe Gold. These beans that I get, and I get them from the Caribbean, or the Caribbean Cafe. So I call it the Caribbean. I just think it's way better. And then you could have some rock climbers from all the way in the bloody Caribbean, and you could call them the Carabiners. Wow. Wow, too far. It's not even funny anymore. Why the Vikings happened was different than why the pirates happened. yeah, but I reckon it's a fun way of putting it, Matthew, right? Pirates are the Vikings who didn't want to farm. They just kept sailing the seas and pillaging. That's my theory behind pirates. I don't care if it's not real. It's more fun that way. Rowan Atkinson, a true genius. Can't wait for the next movie. Yeah, that'll be interesting because he's getting bloody old now. He ain't a young blood no more. Matthew, you had to correct me, didn't you? Gosh, God damn it. Yeah, most pirates were naval soldiers. Most of them were naval soldiers who didn't really adapt back at land too well. They preferred to be on the sea, shagging hookers and drinking booze. And it was an easy plunder when nobody's around to tell that you did it. So, definitely pretty crazy stuffs. But I still like the theory that Vikings are the original pirates. I reckon that's a pretty cool storyline, you know what I mean? Makes it more fun if you ask me. It's a bit like the whole like World War II and like Vietnam and that. The boys who came back from Vietnam, most of them started like the Hells Angels. Pirates basically happened because there was relative lull in naval warfare and a lot of spear ships and privateers unoccupied as a result. Yeah, so people just took what they could. And then the governors or whatever said, no, that's our property. That's ours. Right, I'm grinding beans. Give me 2 seconds. My coffee grinder doesn't even know how, like, well it's been treated. Every time I grind some coffee beans, I play like some System of a Down or something on it. Ooh, wake up! Where's the money to put in makeup? Push for the feet up on the table. Did you see the episode of Pawn Shop LA where the dude came with a genuine gold bar from the Bahamas? His grandfather had it from the time in the Bahamas or something with coral on the bar and all. Damn, yeah, that's got some pre-date on it, doesn't it? A cool treasure, true treasure and a cool story. Yo, one of my very old cousins used to be the original captain of a ship, but got in trouble for committing piracy. Yo, wait, straight up. Straight up. He like fully made a crew and everything. Got pirate in my bloodline. Yo. Yo. These coffees are like a 10-step process whenever I'm coming back and mining, eh? One of the boys pulled up to chop some magic trees. I was like, here bro, you grab this. I'll go out and I'll do something else. Yeah, you grab this. He was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah bro, I'm out. And I came here and I haven't even made my coffee yet. And I was like an hour ago. It's pretty funny, really. The USS Constitution, Old Ironsides, as it's called now, I think. Oosh, yo. Got some Vikings, some conquistador here. Oosh, yo. Yeah, I don't know enough about my bloodlines. All I know is that I came from a very Norse, or as I was told, now that I've talked to a fellow old Norwegian, I'm not Norse. I am part Scandinavian or Norwegian. I am not Norse, because Norse is the way of the old. That's like 1,000, 2,000 years ago of history right there. So I found out the hard way. I got grilled when I said, oh, I'm from New Zealand and I'm Norse by blood. They were like, no you're not. You're not fucking shit. And they grilled me. So Norse is the old ways. Yeah, I may be somewhat Scandinavian or Norwegian, but I'm not in any way, shape or form Norse apparently. That is the old ways, is what I was told. So I was shut down real quick. So from that day forward, I will not call myself Norse. I am Contera, I am. Born and raised in New Zealand, and I was adopted. So it was quite hard to find out my lineages, but when I was like 20, I met like my grandma and stuff like that. So I found out sort of my loins, my roots, come from Norway. So we're very, like, New Zealand's very built on the Viking ways and pagan churches. Vikings have been like trading and traveling with like the natives here in New Zealand for over 1,000 years, like 1,500 years. So I should say hello then. Is that just hello? I don't know any of the languages or anything. I'm not even going to try and pretend like I do. I wished I knew more. But I always knew when I was a kid, I was always drawn to like medieval gothic dragons and castles and all sorts of shit like that. Axes and knives, and I always liked just very like esque like Middle Ages type shit. So I always had a draw to it since I was a kid. What up to you, man? You looking like an absolute unit up in there? Up in there. Up in there. Man gon' make me lose my mind. Up in there. Up in there. Happy to learn some words or phrases if you want. That's cool. Yo, yeah. I'm pretty buzzed out. In northern part of Norway, west, east, or south. But the sounds of it were very enrooted in just the Scandinavian ways. So, not only was it just Norway itself, but very Scandinavian, is what I'm told. So, that's my direct knowledge of where I'm from. I should probably do an ancestry one day. I must say that your beard seems very Scandinavic. Well, I went to, what would you call it? You'd call it like a university, I suppose, like learning after school and college. And I'd went to a maths class, and I'd never been into this class before. And I had an old German lady. She would have been like 50s, 60s. She grabbed me by my jaw, shook me around. I was only like 18 at the time. She shook me around by my jaw, and she said, "You have a very Viking jaw." And I was like, huh? Like, what? And then, I don't know, she took a fondness to me. Like, because I do enjoy numbers and stuff. I'm not like A plus C times X fucking CBA to the power of a square. I don't know any of that. As soon as you put like algebra into it, I'm fucking gone. But like numbers itself, I'm good with. And I suppose she took a liking to me. So I don't know if it was because of my beard or what. Happy ass though. You have a very Viking jaw. Well, that's new. One of my favourite acronyms. Yeah. It was very new. Contera, bro. What? She literally grabbed me by my jaw and shook me around. Like, moved my whole body weight by my jaw. It was like she knew judo. "I see you know your judo well." "Yes." "A succulent Chinese meal? Get your hands off my penis." "I see you know your judo well." I would have been so confused. I was. She almost lifted me off the ground, this lady. I'm not fucking joking. I was like my tippy toes getting spooled around like a fucking fish out of water grabbed by its gills. I'm not even joking. It was very interesting. But with like my jawline and like the way that my wisdom teeth have grown as well, I've heard other things like that was a lot of the reason why Vikings died. I have a very similar trait because of the way that my wisdom teeth have grown into the back ends of my jaws. So apparently that was like a big cause of like the Vikings dying back in the days, just dental, not being able to like remove like very rare molars and stop like blood infections and shit. And it sounds like one of the most like very well groomed and kept people for that era too, like very well kept. So it's quite interesting to hear like so many people died just for like tooth problems. Kung Fu Master from Germany. I'm tracking you at 100, 148 and 117. If you keep going at this pace. Oosh. Yo, get him, Trey. And there has been a couple of times where I have stopped in between and like back and forth from my screen as well. So it's not like 100% like the fastest. Can I borrow you for a bit? Yup, be alright back, boys. Sorry boys, had to make sure Mrs. RPG's aye. Look at that, the stamina, it just don't run out. The stamina just don't run out. 72 agility is meta. The issue is that our jaws got smaller and we burned through teeth slower. Huh. So our jaws got smaller and we burned through teeth slower. Trippy. So I wonder if that's because, like, back in the day. Yo, hell yeah, Bjorn. Yo, dude, I've got quite a few. Yeah, dude, let's do that. So, like, back in the day, we'd be, like, eating, like, straight, like, off the bone all the time type thing. Very, like, raw, gristly type stuff that we have to chew through. And then over the time, we've come accustomed to, like, having soft foods. Yo, Bjorn, I have to go crack a whole bunch of keys, bro. I've got like 14 fucking keys, man. I'm not even joking. I've got like 14 keys, bro. I have to go crack these little fuckers. Check this. Check this. 14 keys. So let's take like... Let's see if I can do 9. Air stuff, couple of these, couple of those. I can meet you at Valley, then at the chest. Oosh, Bjorn. I'll come back to Valley. I'll rush this through. I'll pump these out and then come straight back through. We needed bigger jaws. Pace is slowing down. Oh. So what was the final number, Trey? What did you have at the end? As much as I wanted to keep going, Mrs. RPG needed me, and then Bjorn's got a couple extra minutes for me to do these stones real quick. We needed bigger jaws because we needed more things raw. Quick and reduce that need. Yo, yeah. So we need to actually like chew through it before. Yeah, gotcha. A lot of precision food as well. A general soft compared to back. Yeah, that's exactly right. All the gristle and stuff and like all the meats and things before it was all just a natural. And before any of you say return to tradition also. Kicking also to germs extending our lifespans. Yes, true. Yep, that's true. See how this goes. Deposit that, deposit these. Let's try them all. How about it? As much as I want to charge these. What are we at? How many stones have I got? I've got 10 stones there. And this is another 8. Oh, potato stuff right there. Oh well, time save. Jaw shrinkage happened over tens of, not hundreds of thousands of years. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. I wonder why like the Neanderthal forehead and stuff came back as well. I wonder like why like we had such protruding foreheads and shit, and then now all of a sudden we're like shaped, I guess you'd call it. Probably gonna do half an hour of that. Runescape mining. Yo, get it, Conzera. Get it. Yo, let's go, Bjorn. It was a good start. Next one. Come on, we want to see some coal, baby. Come on, coal. Coal is the goal. Come on, coal. Come on, coal. Come on, got one more key. Come on, coal. Motherfucker. Oh, we got 3 fucking spinach rolls. It's pretty funny if you ask me. I'm not even joking. That's actually pretty funny. Bjorn gave us all the luck. We got some iron off the rip, and then I pulled all the spinach rolls. I used all the luck in the first one getting the iron. God damn it. God damn it. I'm sorry, Bjorn. Bjorn gave me his luck, and I bloody abused it. I got the wrong thing. That's my bad. Okay, so that's 19. So I've got 18 stones, Bjorn. I can only guess, but it may have to do with birthing. The rounded cranium would be easy to pass through. Oh, true. You know, actually, you're probably onto something there, Matthew. Yo, we hit 27 flat. Oh, yo, that was actually clean. I didn't realize that we'd hit the exact number. Fucking choose. I can enchant, unless you've already got some pre-made, Bjorn. I've got to give you a little something, a little something. $17 loops. Finally back to 0. What am I doing? I'm going to be able to enchant all of those anyway. So there we go. I need 1 earth stuff. So let's go 1500. Yo, Bjorn. Jeez, he works fast, this man's. Yo, Bjorn, you're a fucking animal, dude. Holy. Yo, thank you, bro. Holy. Just like that. He said, don't worry, I got you. I'm going to have to give you a couple of these in. Yo, unmuted now. Where's Healy? Was the glory charge in the dungeon? Yes, so originally, this is exactly how it was. I didn't charge one. What a potato. Originally, this is how it was. It was all at the top, and then the dragon was down the bottom, and then they opened up the cave and added the extra fountain at the back of the cave. So right now, we've actually got like the best, what do you even call it, position for it, if you want to put it like that. It's in the best spot it can be for now until later updates in the game. Let's go like this. Actually, no, I need to go like this real quick. Boom. 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 Like that, and then we do it like that. Sweet. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Settle down now, RPG. Settle down. I was looking at future agility course besides Brimhaven. Werewolf will be the only useful one as it has a couple of caveats. Yo, let's go! Let's go! Welcome to the club, Mr. Legend. It's good to have you here. Just one. This is such a random song. Yo, just Avi, why are you wasting bowstrings on hook bows? Yep, 100% my friend. I've made 200 short bows. I'm making 200 long bows for our war event with Wartime. For the red and blue event. Yo, Kappa, yo! Hey, yo, Bjorn, let's go. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Bjorn. Yeah, no, you're awesome, bro. Every time, I think last time you said you gave me one extra as well, and I was pretty sure that, oh, shivers. You were trying to reward me extras. Yo, yeah, Jasavi, instead of buying them and only getting like 2 per world, I figured it was just easier for me to make them all myself. I'm still going to run around and buy a few extra skimmies and 2-handeds for the event as well. Which reminds me, actually, hey guys, boys, give me a second, I need to add this into the chat. YouTube, I got to pull up Wartime's page. Wartime's page, where you at, Wartime? Why can't I find you? Wartime. And he's added a post today with an upcoming stream. So here's the post. I won't do the upcoming stream, I'll do the post. Can I share the post? Share. Thank you. Copy. What do you got, Bjorn? Oh, shivers. Sorry. I had no spots in backpack. Here we go. Boom. And then if I pin that message. Thank you, bro. I pin that message, and then if you just want to go check that out and have a read through, Wartime's Red versus Blue War is happening this week. The information's all there from start to finish. All of the items are supplied, so people just have to turn up. That's all we ask, is just people to turn up. And then you'll be selected for your teams, you'll be given all your food, your gear, everything. And we're hoping it'll be like at least a 50 versus 50, maybe even 100 versus 100 people. That would be really, really cool if we can get that kind of an action. Yo, Bob! Let's go! Yo, my man! Yo, I sent you a Discord just to see how you're doing. I was like, I want to show you something. Yo, Bob, let's go! Got some graphics after you selling you some bowstrings. Yo, the bowstrings are good money, huh? So basically, Brimhaven will go through to 80 agility under a niche circumstance, then the werewolf. Yo, I've never done the werewolf, so I'm actually curious about doing that. I reckon it'd be cool. Bacon and eggs and watermelon. Yo, no, you're good, Bob, bro. No, you're good. I was just checking in to make sure you were right. I was a bit worried because I hadn't heard from you in like a week. Yo, let's go, TMS. Yo, I need your shark hookup. It's like 40,000 sharks for me to get 99 cooking. And then stash these suckers back there. Thank you. Boom. Just like that. Grilling steaks on the grill? Yo, let's go, Bob. Yo. Oh, things must be doing alright then. Things must be doing alright. Yo, if he's grilling steaks, man. You're winning, bro. You're winning. Nice. We got 200 bows, 200 bows. Perfect. One less thing for me to think about. What else do we do? There it is. We stashed it in the middle, so it's a little bit more inconspicuous, you know. You can just scroll through and it's easy to miss. So I might change it up like once a month or something, move it into a different spot. $40k sharks to 99 cooking. Actually, the bank looks sick, bro. We're slowly stacking, bro. Yo, thanks again, Bjorn. Congrats, Kappa. Ooh. I spelled it right. Reminiscent. So I still spelled it wrong. Yo, with the boys, I'm back into it. Alright, so I'm going to charge up these 3 glories. We're going to go hit the S1s again for a minute because I still haven't finished that coffee. I've got it all ready to go. I haven't even put water in my bloody, my thing. I've been up for like, sorry, I've been in stream for 50 minutes, but I've been on the game for 90 minutes. And I haven't even made a single coffee yet, not one. Nope, I grinded the beans and that's as far as I got. Let's go. The Batman Cup. Yeah, bro, you know about it. Yep, got the Batman Cup. That's good, because if I have a bigger cup, it gets cold, and I don't enjoy it. I don't drink the whole damn thing. Alright, watchtower. Boom. Oh, sorry, dude. Yo. Fuck, I didn't even think about it. Sorry, bro. I just thought I need to get my coffee going. I was like, I'll just go charge these last couple and then I'll go sit at the mines for another 20 minutes while I make my coffee. Because so far, the procrastination station on my part has been massive. But I'm very close to the mining level. That's why I want to go back here. Only 1500 XP for mining level. Yo, Bjorn's fucking hooked us up hard with all those glory charges. Look at that. We're at 35 glories, boys. Holy fuck. We're at 35. So I could probably sell 5 and be pretty happy. Honestly. If I sold 5, I'd be pretty happy. So, I need to get my mining on. Boom, 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 and boom, boom. Ta-da! Alright. So once I hit 30k S, I'm pretty happy, and then we can start doing other AFK activities. So I'll probably be like very glued to magic trees at that point, even if I'm only doing one inventory, just to like tie times over. Yo, you'll be on later this week. Let's go, Bob. Yo, when we get a chance to catch up, bro, we'll have to do your mage arena for your cape, because I think that's the one thing that we still haven't done, bro. Big thanks for coming in, bro. I'm glad you're doing well. Mad love, brother Bob. We'll definitely catch up soon, bro. 100%. Right, let me find some water. Water. Yep. And then I switch the plugs around. But first, I need to start mining some essence. Downtimes and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? So if you haven't got the Watchtower quest done, but you're an S miner, I highly suggest investing into the 66 magic and doing the Watchtower quest, because not only are you getting access to the Mage Guild and ease of access to the Mage Guild, you've got the blue dragons over there as well. You don't have to have the Watchtower quest to get in here, but the Watchtower quest will teleport you all the way to Unil, to the Watchtower teleport, at 58 magic, and you need 60-16 to the Wizards Guild either way. To do the quest you only need 13 magic though. It's like 13 herb, 13 magic, something like that. It's actually really easy quest requirements, and it's not a hard quest. There's just a lot of running around to do. And then, ta-da, you'll have access to these beautiful mines. It's either the easiest GP in the game, or the most AFK friendly activity. I can literally walk out the room, do things, come back, click teleport, set it up, go again. Honestly, so good. 27,000 S, y'all. Recommended starting DS1. DS1. Success is tied to your agility, but also your strength. Skills are also ruled out because you can take up to 30 damage and will not scale based on current hit points. Haven will be faster if you cash the tickets for XP. Only if you choose to not do this, we will speed faster. So basically, Haven will go into 80 agility under a niche circumstance, then the werewolf, and recommended to start DS1 the Dragon Slayer for the shield. Ah, touche. Yes, no, you're very right. 32 quest points. No requirements, just 32 quest points. And you can start Dragon Slayer. You can legit have one stat on everything. Just once. If you've somehow managed to get 32 quest points and have one stat on everything, you can get Dragonfire shields. Hey, it's Bjorn. Hey, bro. What you got? What you doing there? Mandatory, huh? Wear it? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wear it? Bjorn, have you been drinking the crazy juice? Hope you win against me. Wait. Hey, for real? You actually want me to wear it? Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna get banned. GG's. RPG's instantly banned. How cool is that? That is actually sick. Don't die at the rock golem now. Hold on. I'm gonna go put some Sarah on real quick, because this has been like a dream get up to have a look at. Setting up a set of Sarah. We could try a different cape as well, I suppose. Bjorn just logged out. He's like, here, wear this. Poof, he's gone. Thank you, Mr. Junie. No shit. I'm looking fucking gang. What the fuck? Look at that. That's something I've never ever seen in my life before. I've never ever had a party hat on my head like that. I think I got to wear maybe a purple or a green back in the day when they were the cheap ones, when they've been duped on RuneScape 2. It's got to be the Legends cape for real, straight up. Hold on, I forgot the glory. Hold on. Bjorn's just like, here, wear this. I accidentally log out from making my coffee, banned. Just banned. Yo, that actually looks sweet. Yo. Yo, the desert booties. Yeah, 100%. What about this one? Oh, that does look fucking clean though, with the white on the cape. Straight up, you can't lie. The Legends trims more the Sarah, but the cape trims with the booties and that. Yo, that looks cool. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenie. I have to take a screenie now. What's a good position? Damn, that looks cool. Honestly, that looks bomb. That looks real cool. I'll never ever see this again, so I'm trying to make the most of it, you know? Screenshot. Cool. Whoa, you're rich. Thanks, bro. Yo, that actually looks so cool. Get the angle. It's all about the angles. Nah, it's Bjorn's. That's Bjorn's, boys. How do you make money? I suck toes. How do you make money? It's a wild thing to say. Let's stop wearing the boots of lightness. They help, man. They help. Yeah, Miss not a fan of my boots of lightness. They're statistically the best stats in the game. How do they taste? Like jam. Pause. Get it on that angle. It's all about the angles, boys. It's all about the angles. It's not how big it is and how you use it. It's about the angles. You can do it. You can do a lot of damage with a couple of good angles. One does not wear cheap foot attire whilst wearing a crown fit for a king. You're fucking funny, dude. Oh my gosh. There's gold. Yo, Bjorn, you've got some of the biggest nuts, I think, out of all the peoples I know, man. To comfortably just be like, here, wear my hat, here's a ring of wealth, don't die to the rock golem and log out, bro. That's a lot of fucking trust, my friend. So I'm a little bit shook. I'm worried if I accidentally log out, like I fucking AFK too long or something, I'm gonna get banned. Fucking, I'm not even joking. I'm actually fucking sketchy. I'm not joking. Oh man. Oh shit! I brewed my cup. Fuck. Hold on. I brewed it right when Bjorn gave me the hat, and I forgot about it. And my coffee's going cold. I got the coffee machine in my room, yes. It's not a barista coffee style machine, it's just like a very sort of like $100. You put the coffee beans in a grinder, you put them into a little cup, you put some water in your boiler, it drips through. It's not like super fancy, but it makes me my coffees, and it's cheaper than paying like $5 per cup down at the Caribbean down the road. I've got all my like little Tupperware containers for my sugar and shit. I brought one packet of sugar a year ago and I still got half a packet of sugar left. I'm not even joking. It was like 400 grams of, maybe even 500 grams of sugar. And I've still got half the packet left, and I brought this like a year and a half ago when I got my coffee machine. That's how much sugar I have. I'm not even kidding. I keep it in my little plastic snap lock Tupperware container. It's a steamer ones, if that's what you're familiar with. Australia and New Zealand, those steamer ones are like, they're world famous in Australia and New Zealand. What's that lady's name? Fucking the lady from all those shows, and she makes all like the cooking meals and shit like that. The American lady. Oh, let's go, QP. Welcome in, welcome in. What's that lady's name? Martha Stewart. I'm like Martha Stewart with my Tupperware containers and my little snap lock like breed clips and shit like that. Yo, are you okay, Contira? Yo, are you all good? Contira, yo, are you okay? Yo, bro. Yo, Contira. Yo, I think we lost Contira, boys. Yo. Yo, that's crazy. I can't believe. Yo, Bjorn. There's some big nuts, man. Just been like, yo, wear this. Holy shit, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I reckon it looks cool. It's definitely not something I would accept very often, but this one time, because you're so insistent about it, I felt like I had to oblige. It's hella cool though. Running around in style. I nearly fell asleep. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Yo, Contira, get a rest, my friend. Sounds like you've had a big day. Have a good rest. We'll catch up with you tomorrow without fail. I know for a fact we'll catch up tomorrow. So big thank you coming and hanging out, bro. Have a good rest. Make sure you do, because you don't want to just be like, feeling like a zombie in the morning, man. Yo, it does, hey, it looks really cool. I had to take a screenshot. I had to. Yeah, 72 mining. Basically 100,000 from the next level. Cool. And then I'll be at 1 million mining XPs. So that's like 20,000 essence right there. 5 XP per S. Yeah, so 20,000 essence from a level basically. Prank people and say you pulled the cracker. Oh dear, but it looks like a good password. You'll have to write that one down, homie. I don't think I could remember that one. Yo, thank you for the G's, boys. Yo, that's pretty funny. Yo, have a good rest, Contera. Yo, it's great too, because like, I noticed with the chat and like with where we all are in the world and stuff like that, like you're just tapping out, QP's just tapped in. Like that is so cool, like to have like that rotation on the world and like seeing the boys at all kinds of crazy hours of the day. Yo, I hope you are doing really well, eh? Thank you boys for coming in. I can't handle this anymore, I'm opening up my cracker. And pay out where's the dinner. Yes, Bjorn, it's worked, Bjorn. Mrs. RPG and I are eating. I'm out here like a stop sign. I'll come pull up. Yo, earlier when I first clocked in, I did like one event of magic logs, and I was like, I need to go do this mining, and then El Diablo turned up, and I was like, bro, take this tree, please take the unicorn, take the tree, I'm out of here. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, get it, bro, get it. So that way I didn't have to go hopping worlds and all that shit too. It worked out, because I needed to run, I not needed, but I wanted to get that mining level. Needing is a whole nother meaning. I wanted to get it. What I do need is 25,000 fucking bowstrings. Now that's the difference between wanting and needing. I need 25,000 bowstrings. I don't want them, I fucking need them. Oh baby, I finally poured me my coffee. Get in my belly. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Ribs. Ooh, I seen Bjorn. I seen Morty at the teleporter. I seen Morty at the teleporter. Yo, that's crazy. It just feels unreal running around with it on. It really do. That's mad trust though. Shout out to Bjorn. This could have been my hat once upon a time. Deep in 50 plus wilderness at the agility course. Brother Bjorn had no prayer or food, no knife to escape from the wilderness. I could have slain him in cold blood. Sacrificed one of my good friends for a party hat of the white. But I much rather have friendships over pixels, 100%. You can always get more pixels, but you can't find good friends every day of the week. That's for sure. So, shout out Bjorn, bro. That's really cool. Thanks, dude. Yeah, but that was crazy too, because the day after you'd gotten the hat in the wilderness, people were saying in chat, like, you could have killed him, and it wasn't something that ever crossed my mind. The only thing that ever was in my mind was fucking run. My energy was at 1. Run, fucking run. Get in there so Bjorn can get safe. Voldemort might be back. I would have tried to attack you and slash in the web. Oops, sorry bro, I accidentally hit you. Just to get the heart pumping. Oh, sorry bro, I was aiming for the web. Yes, I can't quite remember who pointed it out, but they said the very next day, like, oh, you could have killed him, you could have got a party hat. But no, I was playing the long game, I was waiting for him to trade it to me, so it wasn't a scam. I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really should take this off me though, Bjorn, I'm getting scared. Oops, I didn't mean to DDS. Zoom. Yeah, you should grab it back though, Bjorn. I'm getting paranoid, I feel like if I accidentally log out, I'm not going to be able to log back in. A bit like Garlic picking up the 10 million off the ground, you know? Oh, he's already at the teleporter. Motherfucker. I was de-gearing. Yo, it's Erudite. Yo! Erudite and Egregious. They're both like got that ER at the starts of their name. Egregious and Erudite. And so there's every time I see the two of them, I have to like double take to make sure I'm like talking to the right person. Because like at first glance, especially like back and forth from the chat all the time, it's so easy to just get confused. Please don't bonk RPG. just testing fits. Making sure my head isn't big enough. Isn't too big. You boys hype me up so much, that like honestly, I feel like sometimes like I'm fucking struggling to fit through the doorway because you just hype me up so much. I'm like, yo, the boys. I walk out the room with my massive ass shoulders and my big balloon blump head. Oh, damn it, I did it again, Bjorn. So, was it yesterday when Bjorn and I were at the mines? We were literally, like, in sync. Like, I was clicking on this door as he clicked on that door type thing. Every single time we were coming in and out of the thing. We did it, like, 4 or 5 times. Perfect. No stalling, no nothing. It was perfect. Each time I was tripping out because we never rehearsed this. It was actually really good. Yo, 59 magic. Let's go, Mendo. Yo. Then 60 can get magic cape. Both the best feeling to get the fat and also the most dreadful feeling of being in the worldie with it. Bro, that would have been fucking terrifying. That would have been terrifying, straight up. And then, I'm not joking, because he was still skulled from fighting Voldemort just before it. He was literally just fighting Voldemort, like 15 minutes prior. So, like, I think the only option he would have had, because he had no prayer, no food, nothing, would have been to drop it and just hope that Voldemort had no idea. Yo, let's go, Mendel. Let's go. Let's go. Jeez, bro. Didn't we just listen to this weird song before? Boom, blam, with the bling. I'm going to have to change up the playlist, I think. We're going to have to put something a little bit more spicy on. Yeah. Smuggling more moon rock. I see, Morty. Don't let customs check those cheeks will both be doomed. My dumpy is clenched. My dumpy. Bro. Bro, why'd you have to call it a dumpy? You fucking killed me, man. What the fuck? A fucking dumpy. I think of like a Tonka truck when you say a dumpy. Dumpy. Or a rhino ass Nicki Minaj. That's the other thing I think of when people say dumpy. Oh my gosh, that fucking man. Bjorn. Here's Samari's lore. The Queen of Varrock was a former barmaid. Oh, wait, what? Wait, who is the Queen of Varrock? Is there some actual lore behind that? There's a Queen of Varrock? Oh, there is. Oh, I only ever think of the king. I never think of the queen. Yo, Minjo, that is fucking funny, eh? You cracked me up with that one, bro. Oh. Fucking gold, dude. Fucking dumpy. So there we go. You can guess how she got into a royalty. She knew the good liquor, eh? She knew the good liquor. If that's what you want to call that anyway. Maybe she was sucking toes. Hey, it's destroying our internet. It's crazy, eh, Lumpy? It's wicked, dude. It's crazy. I still find it fun, but once Skynet strikes, then, you know, we can talk about it then. Of Starlink and Skynet. Couple of similarities. I won't be a conspiracy theorist or anything, though. Not me, bro. Not me. Couldn't do it. Okay, so if I go here, go wartime. Yo, it stays. No, now spread them for Camelot. Fucking hell. Now spread them for Camelot. If that's what it takes to save Camelot from a darker day, someone has to be a hero, right? Someone's got to take one for the team. Might as well be RPG. Why am I having trouble sharing this? Be ready for the war? Yeah, thank you. And then, why can I not? Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. What am I doing here? Share. Huh. She knew the good liquor, and the king knew the good liquor. They're turning the frogs gay. Yo, actually, that's a good question. When do they release the frog event? Because I know the next ones that we get are the maze, the mime, and the mysterious puzzle. So that's actually a really good question. When do the frogs get released? Is that like an 05 thing? Now I'm trying to figure out how to repost. Here we go. Here we go. So now on my page, if I refresh my page, if you pull up the posts on my page also. Yes, cool. Nice. Okay, sweet. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't have to rewrite anything. I was able to just share post. Cool. And I also have a pinned comment in the chat, boys. Garlic, it would be like 1:30 in the morning there, dude. So possibly he'll be crashed. He'll possibly be crashed, bro. But there is a link in chat pinned if you just want to check out the red versus blue war. Otherwise, in my community posts page, I've made a shared post from Wartime. That's all his workings behind the scenes. So if you're interested in doing something like that, it is coming this week. Kapuya! Get him out of here. Yep, so we tried to do some DayZ this week on the main channel, boys. It did not go the way that you'd hope it did, unfortunately. There was an extra layer of depth to the realism that I didn't actually expect. So I crawled around for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes just with broken ankles, not being able to do anything. So that was definitely a game mechanic I wasn't prepared for. I thought I would have died. So this week we're going to try some hill divers. I've done some hill divers on the main channel previously with my homie Humble. Shout out to Humble if you're here watching, bro. Wait, my driveway's blocked again and I have a house inspection? Bruh. You need to call a tow truck, straight up. Don't even question anything. Call a tow truck right now. Just call them. You don't have to pay a bill. They're the ones who have to pay the bill. Call a tow truck. Boom. Straight off the rip right now. Just call them. Just call them. You don't even need to feel guilty or nothing. They'll get the picture when they have to pay $480 to get it out of the impound. Stop driving in your stop parking in your driveway. Just straight up, that's what I do. I'd instantly, not even a hesitation, I'd be on the phone with the most reputable, or even the shittiest tow truck company. I'd get on the phone with them, so then it's even harder for them to get their car back. Because this is the third time in like the last 5 days. It's a truck with a lift. No shit. What the fuck? Oh, bro. Call the biggest tow truck company you know. We need extra large. We need extra large. What the fuck? Bro. What? This is uncalled for. I might have to come for a visit, Ghoul. I might have to jump on a plane and come say hello. What the fuck, bro? The entitlement is real. I could be a fuck with a gift. They could be a truck with a lift, and I could be a fuck with a gift. That's crazy, bro. And you've already told them too. That's the worst part. You've already told them. Motherfuckers. We're on like a little dead end street, and it's just so fucking busy here. Like, traffic is actually just ass. Even just like an Uber pulling up on our street to turn around to the end is a problem. Just getting a car park after work is a problem. It's something I can relate to completely. Being in the city is not easy. I come from like 20,000-30,000 population town, and you could just drive on the other side of the road for the most part, because that's how open it is. Over here, every single road is like barely 2 lanes wide. Barely. Like if someone comes through with one of those Ford Raptors or like one of those massive Dodge Rams or something, you pretty much have to pull over. I don't, because I'm fucking schizo, but most people would. Most people would. If you got a big ass truck like that, you should be in the country. You shouldn't be driving through little city, barely 2 lane wide roads, parking at the supermarket, and you're taking up 1.5 of the bloody car parks. Loading concrete bags in and out for weeks. For what? They're just playing the game, bro. They're just playing the game. They're just loading them up, pulling them out to get paid. Somebody's fudging the business right here. Loading concrete bags in and out for weeks. That's funny, bro. What's going on over there? They're building bloody cartel tunnels under your house, bro. Sorry, boys. I was checking Discord, but I was on the wrong Discord. Have you got any bronze arrows I can buy? Yes, sir. 66 page. Can also use Wizzy Mind Bomb to boost temp and enter by runes, etc. How many have to be on? I've got a couple there. I'll give you these as well, because I'm constantly feeling paranoid I'm going to get in trouble. Sorry boys, yes I was on mute. Yes, good comms. How much you can sell? I got you. Got 14k. Yo, Mindo, I'm out. Peace. See you tomorrow, yo. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, Mindo. What a beast, dude. Congrats on the 59 magic. I know you're happy as about that. I know you're actually stoked, dude. That's really cool. Big thank you, dude. Have a great rest. We'll chat tomorrow. Yo, thank you, Bjorn. So for anybody who may have been like, what the hell, who just gave him a party hat? It's Bjorn's party hat. It's not mine. It was Bjorn's. He was just letting me wear it. And I've just been feeling paranoid the whole time. I'm like, I've got to get in trouble if I accidentally log out or something. I won't be able to log back in. I was actually really scared about it. I'm not even joking. I didn't really want to accept it, but we're taking chances out here. We're testing fucking life today. It's like me and my copyrights on fucking YouTube. I just play some good songs every now and then to try and like reference stuff and whatever and show you some songs, and I don't like to do it very often, but we test it. Letting the hair float, yeah, gotta get the wind in my ears. The tunnels. Yo, okay, so I found my phone. What do we got going on here? What's up, Ghoul? Wait, I'm tripping. Did you say check Discord? Is it the chat room? Oh! Yo! Oh, yeah. Tow truck won't do much about that, will it? Yikes. Yo! The fuck? Alright. Jeez, I opened up. Sheesh, okay. So I opened up a all can of worms. I went looking for your picture, Gordon, and off to try some luck at clues. Yo, good luck, Bjorn. I just watched your character Mini Morty just tell you away. I've opened up a whole can of worms. I've just started going through all my Discords and everything because I pulled out my phone and that's my main YouTube channel and everything connected to that one. So I ended up in a whole can of worms right now. Can you request a ban on your own account? If you want to be banned, can you just tell the mods to do it and then will they do it? Nah, once you make an account, it's 103. 30 more minutes and I'm out of here. Yo, Infinity, yo, let's go. Love my man. What? But hold on, Biscuits, why would you want to get your account banned though? Like, why? Because you just don't want to play the game anymore? You're like trying to find a reason not to play? Well, I'm just curious, like, is there a reason? Because, like, why wouldn't you just, like, leave it so you can come back and play it, like, in the future or something when you have more time or when you're not so burnt out or something like that? I don't, it feels pretty wild to just try and ban your account for no reason. Just help me understand. Help me. Yo, what are you up to, Bjorn? Are you blue dragging? Are you doing easy clues? What are you up to, dude? Are you doing mediums? You trying the tribals again? I guess Infinity, but I still just don't know. It seems so odd to me. I'd just leave it on the back burner and come back to it later or something. Oh, trying the guards. Yo, I think the ID guards are just as good. I think they're exactly the same, and there's more of them in the market. The little ones with the blue chain bodies or whatever, the blue arms with the chain bodies. Yeah, but I think the multi-log would be the exact one that will get you ripped right off the rip. I think that'll get you going real quick. But I don't know why you want to get banned, bro. I just feel bad that that's something that you want to do. Because like the amount of time we've put into my account, I don't want to get banned, bro. I really don't want to get banned. You know what I mean? Like, you could always come back and play the game later if that was how you were feeling, kind of thing. Taking some time to just, you know, have a break and stuff. If you couldn't, let me get some free stuff. Yo, yeah, actually, Infinity's right. That's the real thing to be saying right now. Some other guy had an addiction to the game and got himself banned to solve the problem, and he said it worked. So I'm thinking about it. If you're addicted, I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I respect it. So my problem is, could you not find like other things to just want to do, but not like I don't know. I get it, but at the same time, surely there's got to be another way. Like maybe you just don't get on your PC until 9 o'clock at night. Like when my boy was little, I basically never ever turned on my console or anything unless it was like 8-9 p.m. at night. Once he was in bed was pretty much when I played. I wouldn't play, throughout the days at all. Obviously, unless like him and his mum were out or something like that. But it was quite a long while there, where I wouldn't have the screens on until that late. So I mean, is there something like that you could possibly even do? Just like make it something like that. And I had it like that because it was just like family time, if you know what I mean. You add a little parental controls off with your PC, block all traffic, make it a pain in the butt to undo. Yeah. So like my cousin, for example, he only plays legit for 1 hour a night, unless it's Friday or Saturday. So he plays from like 8 to 9 p.m. just about every night. Well, not every night, probably like 4 or 5 nights a week, from 8 to 9. Then on Friday and Saturday we get to play from like 8:30 up to like 11. And it's because he's just so fucking flat out. He's in the gym at like 5:30 in the morning before he even starts work. So it's like fucking. He's scheduled, He's only got like 1 hour on the screen a day, basically. I've always been way too into my gaming. You could say I'm addicted. I've always been way too into my gaming to only be on like an hour. It had to be at least 2-3 hours a day, pretty much every day. Oh, I mean, there's been a few years where I wasn't, I suppose. I was playing Clash of Clans on my phone, so I was still technically gaming, but I was playing Clash of Clans on my phone for a long while there. That was my game, and Clash Royales. Went ham on both of them, and I was up there. I had like all my battle passes and shit when they started releasing all of those. But I've pretty much always been gaming since I was like 3 years old, pretty much. I was about 3.5, I think, when the PS1 came out here in New Zealand. So I think it was like a year or two behind the rest of the world, but when we got it here, I can't quite remember if we were slightly behind or not, but we got it on release. So I was really lucky as a kid. And then to find out when I grew up, my parents went into debt on their credit cards to get it. I had no idea when I was a kid. Yo, 65 wood cutting achieved today. Still cutting maples because I need to get my fletching up to 65 before I can fletch the years. Yo, have you made any arrows, dude? Have you gotten into any of the arrows? Because I did the maths and I had to get to, I think it was 10,000 unstrung maple logs. Might have even been a bit more. But I thought, nope, I'm good. And I made mithril arrows and addy arrows until like 68 fletching. So from 45 to 60 I did mithril arrows, and 60 to 68 I did addy arrows. I made all my own shafts, brought all my own feathers. I brought some of the shafts from the Archer's Guild, but I never got much. I was talking to some of the boys that were doing the same methods, and they reckon they were getting like 1,000 at a time on the shafts. I was like, what? How? I'd be lucky if I get like 40 from each world. It's insane. I must have been coming home like 5 minutes behind them. I don't know. Crazy. Be lucky if I had like 200 arrow shafts in a shop. Be real lucky. You make iron darts? Wicked. Okay, true. So you've been doing the double. Have you been superheating the bars too? Doing all the superheats? $90,000 away. It's like 45k. Holy shit. Nah, it's not that much. 19k. Way wrong maths the first time. Yeah, superheating. You see, I didn't mind the superheating iron method. I thought that was quite good. You could usually have like the majority of the bars done before you get to the bank. Like, because I talk to chat and shit while I'm doing it. I'm not very good at the multitasking. Quite a few times I might be in the bank doing like 10 bars or something stupid. But when I was trying to lock it in properly, I was able to do them all before I made it to the bank. For sure, for sure. And I never knew that the darts made 10. I'd never got into the dart making or been a dart user. I'd always done knives and used knives. So to find out that you only needed, you know, half as many to get twice, you know. Bruh, 10 per. I always thought it was 5 darts per. Like a knife. Game changer. I never knew that. Wasn't until playing 2004, going back to the basics and having all the original stuff and like learning before I'd even known what Runescape was. Like, we're still in an era where I'd never known what this game was. It's crazy to me. It was a little bonkers. Have I ever played Water Tanks? I did. I played a couple times with my homie, and he played it from the start, so he had all the different types of tiger tanks and everything. Excuse me. So we're going back. We're going back 10 years, I reckon. About 10 years from now, maybe 11 years from now. And he was hard out into it. He'd played it from the start. He was right into it on his Xbox even. So I never got into it myself, but I'd played it, and I can see why that's really fun. Straight up, I can see why that's really fun. You got the other one as well, the battleships one. Mrs. RPG got into the battleships one. I was tripping out. I seen her playing it one day. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I used to really like Ace Combat when I was a kid. The Jet Fighter games. The original Ace Combat on PS1. I used to love it. Dogfighting and shit. So that's why I really liked Battlefield 1 when that came out. I'd never played a Battlefield game before. Battlefield 1 came out. And I was always like Call of Duty, Black Ops and zombies and shit. Yo. Staring off into the plant pot in the corner there. Ace Combat's cool, yo. Yeah, those games can be awesome with teams. Yeah, for sure. Team mechanics make it even better. Should have around 5k bones and hides after using 100k fire bolts according to my calculations. No shit. What's your average? Are you using like 20 bolts per dragon? Is that what your calculations is? Like 20-25 bolts per dragon, something like that? Because the higher your mage, the more accurate it should be, no? Yeah, I've always been into like the whole like Medal of Honor, Call of Duty and stuff. But I never played original Call of Duty, not until World at War on the Xbox 360. And that's what got me into the Call of Duty franchise from Medal of Honor. That was when Medal of Honor started falling off. The Airborne Assault was the last good game, and even then, Rising Sun I think was still better for the like player versus bot experience. Damn, I just seen I'm at 28k. I should probably start doing some other stuff then, huh? I'm going on 200 bolts per trip, 11 bones and hides. Yeah, so it's about 20 roughly casts per dragon-ish. Slightly less than 20. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. What's your magic right now? Are you at like 90 magic right now? Oh, 77. Touche. Ah. We'll have to ask our boy Heinrich. Yo, Heinrich, are you here, bro? Summoning Heinrich. Yo, he's gonna be, eh? He's gonna be straight up the way he's going. Dude's a unit. No joke. He's the people's magician. He is. He's the people's number one. The most powerful wizard in all of Galador. Old buddy putting up that competition to be like, I finally got some competition. Prepare yourself. Finally said, challenge accepted, motherfucker. Yo, let's go! Takamo, let's go! Welcome in, bro. Good to see you. I'm going for rank 1 now, just this. You crack up. What up? Did you end up pulling the cracker? No, 100% keeping it, bro. I'm 100% keeping it. So our boy Mir here in chat, him and I roughly started the game at the same time, and Heinrich. We literally all started the game at the same time, like around the same literal couple weeks, and Mir and I both got a cracker and Heinrich got a mask. So Mir got one the day before I went to sleep, Heinrich got it when I woke up, and then I got the cracker that night. So like within 24 hours of each other. So that was crazy. And so Matt and I have a little bet. Whoever pulls the cracker first or sells it has to buy the other a dinner. So he's got to buy me and my missus a hot dinner, or I got to buy him a nice fat meal and some leftovers, you know, a dinner for two. Yo Girth, I've got a plan for about 30k essence, and then after the 30k it'll be either GPs or I'll save it for the lore runes when they get released. So the troll romance quest, it will give you, sorry, the troll stronghold, not the romance, will give you the lore talisman, and you can craft lore runes, which isn't that far away. Yo, yeah, good deals, eh, Taco? Yo, bro, straight up. I thought it was cool. I said it and I was like, huh, that's kind of cute. I cracked up, made myself laugh, eh? So we're holding on now. We're holding on. It's No Nut November. We're hanging on early. Yeah, but for all of that girth, I could tell you from start to finish. I'll show you real quick, skis. We'll hit the bank, eh? I'll give you a little rundown on what we're up to. Okay, so I've got 28,000 S, and I've been cutting and fletching U-logs, picking and spinning bowstrings, so I still need to make more, but I've got 4,700 magic logs. I'm almost at my 5k mark, but I want to get another 5,000. I want to get 10,000 magic logs. I've been cutting all my U-logs while I've been pickpocketing, and that was how I got the cracker. So I've got 3,500 already strung as well. And there's our little surprise Christmas gift. Christmas came early for RPG, and RPG's a happy boy. I'm going to have in total 25,000 bows to elk. 25,000. So basically, while I'm running essence and crafting nature runes, the whole way I'm going to be elking. Hopefully I can find a partner to possibly even do the dueling ring method, and we can do like runs together, so like a whole month worth of just crafting, just me and somebody, or whoever else wants to do it, and we can tag out with people and things like that, just to cruise through. Anybody else who wants to do some rune crafting with me, and we'll just be pumping out nature runes, because I need to craft 20,000 nature runes. 20,000 nature runes alone. I then want to craft 4,000, 5,000 S worth of cosmics. After I finished all my natures, I'll be able to make double cosmics. 59 rune crafting for double cosmics. Yeah, we're only halfway through the res, so need to see what the final count and not do anything. Yeah, that's what I want to make a business decision at the end of the day before I go out of my way, and I would like to pop it. I honestly would. I think that's my number one wanted to do thing. But I'd really like a Santa hat. That's always been my favourite item. So whether I can get like a Santa hat and say 200 mil cash or something raw, you know, something like that. Unless I get, say, just a straight purple from the pop. We'll figure that out at the end of the game. We'll really do some maths, what the rates are in pulling a purple, the values of what a purple to the last valued one, etc, etc. Because I think there'll be more blues in the game because of how common they were originally with crackers. So I think that's how it works. Like it's 20% chance you're going to get a blue or a red, I think. And then the odds start going down with the different colours. I think it's something like that. Don't quote me. I have a funny feeling it's something like that. And then you got the different values and everything. So I don't know. Definitely right on that one, man. We're not going to rush into it. Just going to take it easy. No, purple's the most rare. 100% purple's the most rare. Before yesterday's drop party from Pizzazz, there was only one purple in the game, I believe. Hollow was the only person with a purple. Blue's the second rarest after the perp. So blue's still rare. Okay. Okay, I thought that blue and red were like the most common, and like it went like purple, green, white, yellow, red, blue or something like that. I thought that was the way it was, and then blues became the most valuable in the end because they were... Am I wrong? No. Poops, last chance to come over Cricket Bit Blue is quite rare. Okay. Yo, welcome back, Ghoul. Yo, is everything good, man? Have you had your visit and everything? Everyone's favourite colour was blue because boy. Yeah, the wise old man made it a little bit more of like a notable item too. Something that people seen more often. Okay, really? Okay, yeah. So there you go. You couldn't quote me on the exact rates, but I remember that the purple is definitely the hardest one, 100%. And purple's like the colour of royalty and shit too. Like back in the day, it was like very hard to get like purple dye or a very prominent purple dye that held. So it was always like very valued as like royalty, like top tier, like very, very, very hot, very wealthy. Going to try out the cellar, and yo, let's go, Matthew. Yo, what's your strats? How you doing it? What do you got? You got your fire blasts and like a skimmy or something? How you going? Someone dupe party hats in the Runescape causing the numbers to be skewed. You got your purple license? Yeah, it skewed the numbers. Yeah, I watched a big old documentary like when I started playing the server. Actually, it, for some whatever reason, came into my feed. Fire strikes and rune skim. Okay, so the only thing about using the skim math is because you auto cast. So if I show you my example, if I just grab some of these real quick. And then let's just throw that so I've got exactly what you've got. So if I set up the autocast, boom, and then you blast Salarin and you pull out the skimmy, and you kill the dudes. When you pull out the strike again, you have to set this back up every time. So I went and got my battle staffs from the fire giants and made 2 of them mystic and just started bopping heads with the staff because there's only 4 of the druids in there and you can usually kill 4, pick up the loot, kill Salarin again, and then that way all you have to do is click that back off and on and your strike's always ready. So I don't know if it's something that bothers you too much having to auto set up your cast every time, or if you're just going to use it like manually and click from here or something. I just wanted to give you sort of my small experience of how many I did about 20, but I didn't get a key unfortunately, so I haven't had that experience yet. But I was just bopping them over the head with the mystic battle stuff, and I made the fire stuffs the mystic ones because I figured that was probably the one I'd use the most. It was the most highest damage and everything. And they drop a lot of ears, so you usually got your ears back in the trip tucked in. Using RSC rates, which I think would be the same as RS2, but perp is 10 in 128, so it's like 1 in 28. One in 12.8, so every 12.8 crackers open to get a purple basically. Blue is a 15, and the rest go up by chance. Movie night with the missus when I get home. Yo, let's go Infinity. Yo, you already got a key. Let's go, Matthew. Nice. Yo, that's a good way to start. Yo, Matthew got that RNG, bro. Yo. 8% chance, but there's a 5% at the moment. Oosh, wicked. Wicked. Okay, interesting. So it is super rare right now. It's even harder to get right now. Are you keeping the crackle? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. 100% keeping it. Maybe in like 4 months we'll make a decision whether we trade it for outright a Santa and some cash, or we pop it and then make a decision from whatever colour we get. If I get purple, I'd probably have to keep it, just out of just monumental reasons. But I don't know. I've always really liked the Santa, so maybe I just keep the cracker, and then maybe just one day, if I do well enough in the server, I can just buy a Santa hat. We'll see. We have to see. By the time I can afford one, it'll probably be 500 mil, and I'm not even joking. By the time I can save up that kind of money, it'll probably be too late. It'll be way out of my reach. Because I ain't going to be doing like major staking and shit like that. Especially not at least until like we get some Derricks and I can do some like death matches and shit with Derricks. I can't wait to do some Derrick fights. Honestly, Derricks is going to be so fucking fun. I can't wait. I'm going to be living at Barrows and just making money and getting kits and kits on kits. And then I'll just be like deathmatching Barrow, just Derrick kits. I love Derrick fighting. It is so fun. And just the chance. You could be on 50 hit points and hit like 70s and shit. It's ridiculous. Derrick's is just so unpredictable. Such a fun way to play the game. I love it. You think it's got a purple inside? I like to hope it does, but that's exactly why I want to leave it until one day when we can really make a decision and we do a smart business choice on it. It could take forever to get any set. Oh yeah, 100% goal. Yeah, I'm down with that. 100%. I'll just be playing, bro. I'll just be playing. I'll just be collecting stuff. I'll just be having fun. I love Barrows, bro. I love Barrows. I'll probably be at a point in time where I can just start buying some sets and stuff too, or buying any extra pieces that I don't get. I could get like 8 Derrick plates and never ever get anything else. Vice versa, I could just get Toro cams. Every single chest I get, I could just get arms, staffs, and fucking Toro cams. It's just the luck of the roll. I just love Barrows, bro. It is so fun to me. It was one of the first proper mini games that I'd learned how to play, and I spent a very good chunk of my time there as a kid. Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Here, have a look at this. This is where we're at already, and I haven't even started going for 72 herb yet. Yes sir, yes sir. Don't worry about the prayer pots, my bro. I got you. I'm here to there. I'm all the way. I have a prepared 80 defense by accelerant and pump, bitch. Don't need to bring that much food. Oh, you're funny, dude. What are you wearing? Are you just wearing like black D-hide? Or did you not go for the 70 range yet? You're just wearing like a red D-hide right now? Ivan Blast on... Oh, okay, so... Yo, so Girth. The Ivan Blast... The problem with that is the staff only has 120 charges on it. You can't imbue it and charge it with 2500 like you can in old school Runescape. It's not till like a later date. But once we get the... Oh, Zammy Rhodes. Duh, RPG. He's doing freaking magic, dude. Sorry, bro. So once we get Slayer, the Slayer Dart is also 50 magic, but you need 55 Slayer to wield the Slayer Staff. It's like basically a battle staff, but you can only use it for Slayer Darts, or you can bonk people over the head. So a lot of Obby Pures used to run it with one attack, and they train their strength with it and bonk people because it was like a battle staff. You could hit like 20s with the staff alone, and then pull out an Obby Maul and smack people for like a 30, 40 or whatever with the Obby Maul and the Zerka necklace. So the Slayer Dart, it consumes mind and death runes. It's 50 magic, and the higher your magic, the higher it hits. So if you're 50 magic, it'll do 15 damage. If you're 60 magic, it'll do 16 damage. If you're 70 magic, it'll do 17 damage. If you're 80 magic, it'll do 18 damage. If you're 90 magic, it'll do 19 damage. So you could technically magic pot to hit higher. Broad bolts. I'm going to be honest. Broad bolts aren't in the game, boys. Or the ability to make them aren't in the game, I should say at least. So we don't have rune crossbows for start. And the ability to make broad bolts and broad arrows is with the Slayer point system, which doesn't come until like 2009 or something. The Smoking Kills quest. So that's when you can build the Slayer mask and you start getting tasks with the point system where you can block tasks, learn how to craft Slayer rings, things like that. Yeah, but that was my bad, Matthew. Have you got a regular wizard top, one of the blue ones, or like a black one? Because that's got a little bit more magic bonus than the Zami one. You just get a little bit more of the prayer bonus with the Zami one. Let's just play classic at this point. Nah, the graphics on classic I don't know if I could have done. Maybe if I was a kid and I found it, I could have. I'm just going back here to alliterate. I farmed barrows on RS3 on OSRS hardcore 2 times on OSRS leagues, and I'm done with barrows. Tried to get the Derek's on the leagues with increased drop rates, but no luck. Damn, that's unfortunate, bro. Classics 2 hardcore. Yeah, I believe it would be 2. Yeah, I tried to play it once, and it didn't quite work. Nah, got to look good. Nah, but that red on blue does look nice though. Like it's sharp. That Zami robe red on the Wizzy blue top. That's sharp. With like a cream hat or something to break the heaviness of the two. That's like some old like 90s like Adidas like Nike Tech shit, you know? Like those like coloured up tracksuits and jumpsuits, you know what I'm saying? Another one, yo, let's go! Yo! Yo! Crazy. No, I haven't played RS3. I legit quit EOC and the Evolution of Combat. Runescape 3. That was like my time where I was just like, I'm done. Thieving's even worse. Pizzazz ran at RS3 privacy with no shirt. I did not know that. Hypothetically, would I get a wizard top? I can give you one. I've only got one, but I can give it to you. I'm not doing any magic at the moment. I'm still procrastinating. I still need to go out and get one for my Seraph. So these guys here, I could just bop them on the head every time I run through and try and grab one as well. That's probably what I should be doing. Just try and one bop them with my pickaxe. But I've got one here at the Union Bank if you want to come see me. Yep, my man. Yep, got you. And I was looking at the rates, and apparently it's harder to get a blue hat than it is for it to get a blue top. I was like, how? Like, how's that even a thing? After the trip, yeah, of course. 2 stars, not this time. I'll just do that each time I come through. Come give them the box. Yeah, so it's harder to get a bloody hat than it is to get a top. It's kind of crazy. Check the hunter shop. Check the runes upstairs. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll check it as soon as I finish this event. Yo, do you like RS3, do you guess? Negative 100 respect, damn. I was hoping you'd give me the old, hold on, I'll pull it up for you. I thought you were going to give me this. You said, Runescape 3, ew brother, ew. That's what made me quit. I couldn't do it, bro. I could not do it. Check the hunter shop? There is no hunter shop, what do you mean? Wrong version, CJ. Alright. Upstairs, there's the extra wizards, but there's the rune shop, battle staves, runes. Someone's bouncing through, buying all of them out. And then I think at the top, here's just a couple of wizards. Yeah. But this is the guy that you get the Mystic from when Slayer releases also. Mystic is in this guy's shop. You can buy blue Mystic here. Third floor has teleports to other towers. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Yo, Yasin, bro. Third floor has teleports to other towers. It's trippy. Probably Josh Brown. No, I haven't seen him on. I'm in a Discord with him, and I haven't even seen him on. So, yeah, I hope everything's well. It's pretty, yeah. I've not, since I started playing the server and I've met him, I've not seen him off this far for this long. So, best wishes for our boy Josh Brown. Hope everything's going well. Damn, he's in Gaza? Look he's a busy man. And I know he works hard, like he goes hard. Like he works for a big business and stuff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Ooh. Yunk. Come get the bolts. Yeah. I know he works for a big business. Pretty damn sure he works for a big business, so he has to do a lot of traveling and things as well. So I know there's a lot going on behind the scenes that none of us sort of know what's going on, you know. But I haven't seen him on for even in the Discord for a while, so I hope everything's alright. Shout out. That's what I might do. I might throw this sucker here on. That's what I'm giving you for you, Matthew. Where's my gloves? I'll throw my gloves on too. Get a little strength bonus. Glory. Yo, actually, what's the markets like? Let's have a good look what they're looking like. Glory. Cool. Oops. What did I do? I might have a full backpack. It's reminding me of like some Swaley's Slim Jimmy. Yo, you're good, Matthew. You're good. You didn't have to give me those, bro. You're good. You want to keep the lockpicks because I don't need them. I haven't got the bank space. If you need it, I've dropped it, Matthew. Thank you, bro. Follow? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a second then. Follow. Ooh. Oh, here I am, like, I dropped it. And he's like, no. Hold on now. Follow. Upstairs? Up again? Oh, through the magic portals, huh? So these take me to the other towers or something? Yeah? I've never used any of this. I didn't know these existed. What? What do you mean? This is how people get to scaling areas? Bro gave you everything in his pocket. Gave me 2 lockpick and 1,000 coins. Yo, what? Do I follow him? Can he come back? Or is it a one-way portal? What the fuck? Should I have teleports with me? You're now just south of Draenor. Wait, what? What the fuck? So, hold up, I never know about this. Why have I never known about this? Sadly, it's only one way. No shit. What the fuck? So where did these other puppies go? I haven't got any tallies on me. There's a west one, a south one, and an east one. Okay. And so, what's the lock of picks for? Why am I in need of the lockpick? What's the geo there? Yes. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. So, for the minute, I think I'm good, because then I can just go back into the tunnels and grab one later, if you wanted to grab it back, if you're coming back this way. No, he ain't trying to lure me, Trey. Even if he did, I would literally lose nothing. Matthew's one of the homies. One of the two portals take you to the tower west of Valley. Oh, like the makeover mage. The tower west of Valley and the Scorpion Catcher Tower. Yo, Trippy, really? The Scorpion Catcher Tower. What? No shit, so I could get literally to like the magic trees from here. I could literally just fucking work it. Do you want this other lockpick, Matthew? And I'll grab one when I get my 82th even, because I can run around the long way and grab it the first time. I just don't have the back space at the moment to hold on to one. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Do you like pick the odd one out when you like coming back if you've got a backpack spot? Do you like grab an extra one when you come out from the caves? Yo, thanks, dude. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, bro. The best place probably to get these wizards actually would be the wizard tower. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them just in the bottom floor alone. I could be wrong, there might only be like 1 or 2. I was pretty sure there was quite a few in the wizard tower. The one south of Lumbee and Draenor. Yeah, but I was looking at the rates and it reckons it was like a 1 in 14 I think for like a robe top, but it was like a 1 in 42 for a hat. I was like, how? I was like, what do you mean? I swear I've got so many more hats. So that was pretty funny to me. Alright. Yo, so we're over 5,000 iron now after those keys that we pulled earlier as well. Legit, pretty crazy. What else we got? I should probably actually go start doing some bloody thieving. I've got just over an hour left of me in the stream and I could get many RPG boys. So probably should start going and doing some thieving. Why so strong, bro? 99 defense. I'm just weak as puss. How many fire runes? Just curious now. I think Dark Wizards are better for runes if you were trying to kill wizards for for runes. Wasn't too far from a portal. It was an accident though. Well, I'll get me a blue wizzy top sooner than later, but like I'll get this last 150s, so what's that, like 6 more events. Oh, Mr. Garlic was online. One of the boys asked earlier about him. Oh, shivers, actually. Thinking about it, I'm meant to be setting up that bloody trawler event. Emu. Good damn. Oh, here I was thinking I only needed like 150 more to hit that number. Screw it, let's hit one of these teleports real quick. I'm not going to be doing this evening as much as I'd wanted to. Let's hit one of these teleports real quick. I want one of these, and I want... one of those. Complete the kit. The only thing I could get probably is the Ring of Life. That's probably something that I really want to get. So let's try this. Let's give it a crack then. Do I get an invite to the O4 group Ironman? Yo! Yo, that'd be actually really buzzy. So that was what Garlic was saying, maybe in like a year's time when the content's like maybe a bit like in the middle there. That that might be one of the plans, is setting up a 04 group Ironman, or at that point it might be like an 05 Ironman. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so this one here was the one that went to Draenor. I wonder which one. Do you know which door takes me to school? This is pretty interesting. If I can go from one skill to another like that. The west. Yo, that's cool as, dude. No way. Fuck, that's cool. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4 magic trees right there. There's a knife inside, literally, when you teleport in. There's a knife at that table. That is nuts, dude. That is so cool. Yo, black flowers.
Boo, do you have a water there?
I only have a coffee, boo. No water. Oosh. Oh, the Ponycorn wanted to take him on. He must have said something bad to it. Yo. Yo, the homie tagged me out. Straight up, that was hella cool. He was like, yo, nah, grab this.
What did he say you can have that spot?
Yeah, well, earlier when I jumped on, I was only here for like one backpack full, and then he turned up and he was just about to hop, and I was like, no, grab it. I was like, I've got to go do some other stuff. So he was like, you sure? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then, you know, now he's just fucking tapped out. He's like, no, grab it. That's fucking cool. Shout out to El Diablo. Yep, going on mute for a second, please. I did have that many, and then I just forgot to update the last one. So if you go to, let me go to the teeth halves. If I go to half, here we go. If I go to here right now, shivers. And for whatever reason, I submitted some the other day that I brought at 80k, and that submission was removed. It wasn't even in like the last 7 days of transactions. So I was like, what's going on here? Close that. Cool. So let me go like sell listings here. I brought 4 for 80 each right there. But I scroll back here. I brought them on Drew project, sorry. And none of them even came up. So it was weird to me. But I brought 17 bloody teeths just about. Oh, a few of the boys had some trades with me, so I probably brought 10 of, at least of 10 of them. It's just so much harder to get the teeths, look at that. Yo, no way, the tree fell over already. Stinky. Okay, so I'm going to try. How's the Google Iron Man working out? It'd just be like just genuine, just like every bit of progress would be basically on stream, or you know, like anything that we did do off stream, it wouldn't be interactions in any way, shape or form with any other player in the game. We wouldn't accept donations. If anything was like on the ground, as like people do now with the whole like 10k thing, we wouldn't be taking any of that whatsoever. We'd just genuinely be playing it as honest as the game was, you know, the modes need to be, just without like the locked symbols and all that shit behind it. Maybe even like so many episodes or something, we could have Pizzazz confirm. If we're lucky enough to have something like that happen, we could have him confirm like every player in the group has played honestly and only traded and whatnot between the group. Maybe we could have something like that in the future if we have that sort of what would you call it, say line of connection, I suppose, or communication with the creators and the developers. Someone on the development team might be able to say and confirm we've all played completely legit the whole way through and only traded and interacted with each other. So that'll be very interesting to do. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be very cool. So I think that's the best I'm going to do on that one, and then I'll bring up this, and then I'll bring up Pagan TV, and we bring up some canvas, and then we bring up half a page worth, not a whole goddamn page worth. Yoink. Man, I'm going through these trees like bloody hot milk, bro. What? So we want to set up a thumbnail.
Oh,
Sorry? Yep.
don't forget to eat your food.
Yeah, copy. This is the exact reason why, when I'm talking about like doing the trees and stuff, you don't want to be chopping with anybody else. You want to be on your own. The amount of downtime I've had just standing there waiting for trees. Yeah, I could go around the corner, but I haven't got the anti-log out timer. Boom. Here we go. Shink. Shink. Ooh. they popped up, so I thought I'd have a quick look through them. Oops. Oh. Magic trees are being tedious today. So if we go back here, boom. And we change it to red. Is that not red enough? Nah, it's not red enough. We wanna... Oh my gosh. What's that?
Your tree.
I know, I just got there too. It's the worst part. I just got there too.
They're going fast, eh?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's the way of the road. Here we go. I have to like stand on certain tiles because if I just click the tree, my character walks in the wedge here and the unicorn gets stuck, and there's just certain tediousnesses to it. So let's clear this page now. That's all good. Let's clear that page. And then we've got...
Okay.
I can't even lie. I'm having issues with the trees, and I'm having issues with the colouring. There we go, sweet. Oh my gosh, these trees are just out to get me today. They said, nah, bro. Nah, cuh. Hey, we're finally in progress. You can say start cellaring? Oh my gosh, yo, Matthew. Hey, did you hear my thoughts on the Mystic Staff before? Using the Mystic Battle Staff instead of doing the autocast switch with the skim? I feel like it would slow down probably the kills on the druids per se, but if you went and bonked them all, and then picked up the loots, you might be able to get another one in or two before you get cellaring again maybe. Just loot the herbs in between, kill them all, pick up the herbs, kill cellaring, kill them all, loot the herbs. It's too niche? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. That was just the only thing I found was toggling. Oh, yo, thank you, Mr. Jenny. Toggling between the cast and then the skin. I think that was just the only small thing. Okay, so my calendar says, oh no, my tree's down again. That's what my calendar says. Okay, so Saturday would be the 6th. The 6th.
You passed that, Twitter?
Got you. How did I make that all the fancy before? That was weird. It like auto-corrected me earlier. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So I can go walking for the respawn might be option for the future. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about, like bonking Celerin, bonking the druids, picking up all the herbs, cleaning, dropping all the crappy ones, burying bones or whatever. She'd probably bury quite a few bones over the time. And then Celerin or more druids should spawn again, I'm guessing. So this is my little trick. Instead of running that way and the unicorn gets wild and loose again, try and get him hooked on the trees there. Doesn't always work, but it's either that or get him hooked around the back side of the trees on the other side looking this way. Because then he doesn't walk off on his spawn side again. He gets trapped up in that corner. Get to the bank with 40% energy left. Nice, off the rip. Thank you. Alright, let's add a small block of text. Let's put some bullet points on it. $76 plus fishing highly recommended. Rope and paste supplied. too much. Too many different fonts and shit. Maybe the font a little smaller. In the title. Or in the writing. What do you think? About right? We've got 3 different fonts on there, so there's a lot going on. Hard to know where one ended and another one began. Touche. Good comms. That's why I like doing this sort of stuff with you guys, because then I get the honest sort of review on it as well. I think it's a lot going on with 3 different fonts, so. Now that's too much, isn't it? yeah. That's what I thought too. We'll just keep it there. What do you think? We've got an arrow, we've got 3 different prompts of writing, and a background photo. The arrow wasn't even a part of the plan, but it worked out. Maybe I could blow up name Port Kazard there a little bit or something, but I doubt it. People should know. Cool. Now, the other thing I wanted to look at, so if I just close this in general, pow, kapow. the wartime event. I wonder if I can link straight off that. Alright, let's try something else then. Let's try... Okay, so let's try... Let's go AI. Create an image. Red versus blue. Thanks for the cricket. Yonk. Might snag that one actually. Alright, boom. Let's see. Just the first one, boom. Red versus blue, see what happens. That was interesting. There's a lot going on, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely red versus blue. Let's try pop up. Can I use my prompt from earlier? Yep. And a pop art style. So for this one, it's going to be, yeah, see, this is what I was thinking, something like this, red versus blue. Some comic style.
What the hell?
What the helly?
What the hell?
What the helly, Andy?
What the hell you on, baby? What the hell you berry?
What the helicopter? Yo, no shit. They look like they're gonna kiss though. Crack up.
Correct down. Do you want your pastrami?
Please.
Time for my love's lunch.
Yo, that's actually pretty cool. Very similar to the other ones that we've had, but what are you thinking? Anything catching the eye already? I quite like that one. I thought that was cool. I've got one more pop art and then we'll try something different. Portrait, ray trace, cinematic, render, illustration, cinematic concept. Was it this one? With the split down the middle. So let's take that. So I think I liked that one, but it's a little bit like slightly off. Yo, what the fuck? No, we don't want cinematic concept then. Creative, let's see what that does. I tried to hit my mute key and I'm not sure quite what happened there. That actually looks kind of nuts. What's going on here? Some sort of something's in the middle. Too much AI going on, I think. Let's go one more of these and we'll change it up again. Go from creative to some ray traced or illustration, eh? Even down there is kind of cool, I suppose. Check out that. Trivy. Rock'em Sock'em. So it's sort of like the Halo. That's where we're sort of inspired from, the Halo style, red versus blue. So that's pretty much what you were saying there. I could send some of these images to Wartime and see what he thinks. Go from ray trace, we'll try 3D renders, I suppose. Yo! How you doing, Heinrich? Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Nice. Red versus blue. That looks nice as well. Now that definitely looks like Halo. That's a full Halo ripoff right there. It's a really bad portrait of it too.
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah. Ooh, shivers. You said the first one? Ooh, even this would be cool. Big old fight pit, red versus blue. So when you said the first one, was that this red versus blue, or... Ooh, the arms get a bit messed up in the middle there, don't they? Bit of a crossover. That one. This one? That's pretty trippy. One with the big orange chair in the middle. Back up here. This one. Red versus blue. Yep, nice. I have downloaded that one. Cool. Whoa, what the shit? It started getting creepy now. Look at this shit that's coming up. Teeth on them and everything. That's a mega detail on that shit. What the fuck? Look at this one. Wow. Is this what AI would look like if it was human? That's fucking savage. That's creepy as fuck. I just need to pull another one of these images just because. Got on one more for good luck just because it's fun. Ooh, strange blood. Yo, no, that is, no, you're not wrong. Legit. Look how fast all of these are coming up. I do pay for this service though. It's not a free service that I'm using. I'm paying to be able to get all the extra performance out of it, all the background removers and such. But for doing stuff like this on stream, having a little bit of fun with it and being able to learn and things, I think is really cool. I really enjoy being able to do it. And we can make like thumbnails on the fly and stuff while we're just chopping trees and stuff as a team. Set things up for events. I can make things for you guys. If you guys want something particular and you just want to be able to, you know, make a postcard or something like that, I can do those sorts of things with these, you know. I'm sure there's a few people in here that probably have like some degrees in art and such, you know. Our boy Ghoul's very artistic. I'm just on a laptop. I've got a touchscreen laptop. It's nothing fancy, just an HP laptop. No big ol' rig. Okay, what was the last ones that we get? Pretty trippy. Pretty trippy. It's funny how the arms always connect though in the center. It's like the third image now where it's like a little bit like the whole, it's the same right arm and then the head's pushed over on the shoulder. It's all fucking wonky. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. Don't even have to use it for this particularly, you know. Could use it for all sorts of stuff. I thought that looked sick. And now it looks sick too. Oh, look at this shit. It looks fucking demented. So when my health's about here, usually I just chuck on like rapid heal, and then from there, by the time it runs out, I'm usually pretty much full health again, and I can just Proud Altar, do it all over, never even have to use food. Just got the gnome Emmy for a little bit of extra defense, hitting 200 almost on everything. 0 prayer bonus. Probably should use a Ring of Life though. Wouldn't be the worst thing I've ever thought of. But I do only lose an axe, some gloves, my boots, my cape and a hat, and an amulet, you know. I keep all these 3 items here. But if I had a full backpack, I'd also keep all my backpack stuff too. Okay, so let's go schedule a stream, create new, red versus blue, massive FTP. Add a thumbnail. So you really liked that red versus blue, Matthew, so I'll use that one. The one that we confirmed in the end. Add to playlists. I need to add like a special events playlist, so I'll just leave it as a O4 journey for now. Okay, so I'll set up the red and blue premiere, and then when that finishes, then I should set up the trawler premiere, or should I just do them back to back, set them both up right now? Well, Celerin is now my go-to when I'm bored. That thieving grind was worth it. Yo, I'm hoping I feel the exact same way, Matthew. That's cool, dude. Really cool. Okay, so let's do a second premiere then. Set one up. YouTube. These are the extra things that we can always do while we're doing things like this, so it's cool. Create a premiere. Schedule a stream. Nope. Create new, please. Titled Fishing Trawler. Recom in 76. Okay, no playlist for that one either. I need to set up special events playlists, basically. Thumbnail, and we made us a thumbnail. What did we make? We made a fishing trawler one, and it is there. Ta-da! Ta-da! Next, and yes, next. And the date is the 6th for me at 11:00 AM. Done. Sweet, so we should have 2 up-and-coming premieres for this week, Friday and Saturday, Red vs Blue and Fishing Trawler premiere. Shout out!
Oh, you have to eat now.
Yes, I do. Nice. Well, I didn't get my goal that I wanted. Wanted to get 80 fletching like 2 days ago. I thought for sure today I was going to get at least 1 thieving level and a fletching level. But we've been mining essence and chopping away at some magic logs. So it's been a very AFK-ish day today, which ain't the worst thing ever. Ain't the worst thing ever. So I'm going to stuff my face for the last 5 minutes on the stream here, boys. I'm still here. If you have any questions, I've just set up 2 premieres ready to go for the coming weekend. Yo, Heinrich, you tried out zapping flames on dragons. Yo, how'd that go? I imagine super well. You'd kill them in like 3 strikes, huh? 3 really good strikes. Are you using the charge spell too? Are you charging and using the strikes? The flames?
It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget.
8 casts on an average, but with good RNG, 5 casts. Bro, that's so funny. Good on you, dude. That'd be some mean XP, dude. Holy crap. Damn, per kill. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, isn't it? There's no real appropriate way to use blood spells, so it's probably one of the better ways to use them if you're looking at a profit. Black dragons and King Black Dragon are resistant to magic, so it definitely won't be effective on them. Maybe once the metal dragons come out, then they start dropping some dragon legs. Maybe doing a few on the metal dragons, try and get some dragon legs might be worth doing. Could be worth banking them until then, but it could also be a while away. Alright boys, that is where I tap out today. I'm off to go get mini RPG from school. So big thank you to everyone who's come in and hang out. All the support boys. Mad love to all yous. And we'll have a look. I'll have a look. I didn't end up on for a short stream last night, so we'll have a look and we'll try and do a little one tonight.
You definitely will be on.
Okay, Mrs. RPG said I'll definitely be on tonight. So, mad love y'all. I'll catch you all in the next next one. Laters.